Hey guys, how are you doing? It's Jenny and Nancy here for another tutorial with you guys. We are just setting up and we're going to start sharing a little bit, so definitely give us a few seconds before we actually get started. I'm going to show you guys the color really quickly that I'm using tonight. It says C&D Shellac Creekside. I just wanted to do a pale blue. So I think it will show the colors really well.
Hey Brad, thanks so much for tuning in.
Hey Brad, hey Claus by Kelsey, how are you guys? We're just gonna take a few seconds before we get started here to start inviting people. But I'm just showing you guys the color that I'm using for tonight. This is the C&D Shellac color, Creekside. Hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday.
How are you, Brad? And thank you so much for always sharing our live video.
So sweet.
So if anyone is, or if you're busy right now, you can always rewatch it later. Nancy và Jenny xin mến chào tất cả các anh chị em đã trở lại chương trình live video cùng với Jenny và Nancy thứ 3 và thứ 6 hàng tuần. Hôm nay Jenny sẽ chia sẻ 2 kiểu móng design rất là đẹp dùng sản phẩm với 2 cái mẫu mới là mẫu Mixed Bag Color of the Year and Valentine. So Jenny sẽ chia sẻ rất là nhiều kiểu hay along with that. But ngày hôm nay mình sẽ chia sẻ 2 kiểu rất là dễ làm. Khi mà Nancy nói là rất là dễ làm, cũng như là nó dễ làm để cho tất cả các anh chị em, từ những anh chị em chưa có làm đính đá bao giờ tới mà mình start đính đá một chút xíu thôi, mình cũng thấy có sự different và khác biệt nữa. Is Jenny showing color of the year?
Yes.
Living coral.
So awesome. I just want to show a few of these items at the beginning of our video because sometimes people ask what we're going to be doing or what we're using. And this way, when you guys go back and you're watching all of that, you'll be able to just see it clearly at the beginning of every video.
Yes.
You can see some of these are turned around, so you can't really see
Yeah, it was
them.
upside down, but it's from here you can show.
There
right
we
here.
go.
Like so many different ones. You want me to get you a
Sure, Nancy. I just want to show you guys some of the stuff that's in here. We put some really beautiful big shapes in here for you guys to mess around with, and our really beautiful opal moonstone crystals, as well as our like red ABs. Crimson. And then here's your color of the year. That was our Valentine's. I really love this 3D. Actually, I'm going to use this one, this big 3D crystal, I think. I really love those.
color of the year is that one, and then the red one. Ooh, I like that.
Oh, I don't know. Actually, maybe I'll use this one. I like that. That would look really pretty with all the
so
red.
Excited. The Valentine color is my fave. Hey.
I love the Valentines too. There's so much in that
Hi,
bag.
Nikki.
I hope you guys are doing great today.
Hi, Isabel. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hi, Chi-Chang. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Just really quickly, guys, this is our twin tip brush. This is what I'm going to be using tonight. I just want to show you guys what this looks like. This is our number 6 gel brush here on this end. And what's really neat is you can tell which side that's going to be because there's a thicker silver band here on the actual body of the brush. And then there's a thinner silver band on this side, which shows you our liner brush, which is a really awesome brush. This is great for your gel painting as well as doing little detailing with your tinier crystals or using your caviar beads or our little metal beads. And then you always want to put your cap back on there because you want to make sure you keep your brush nice and safe, and you want to ensure that you're not curing any gel that may be left on your brush.
Today, Jenny is going to share. Is so excited. I am so excited for the 2 designs she's going to share. And every day we are thinking like two talented ladies, Jenny and Medians, are always thinking of what they're gonna do next to share with all of you. So they put their passion, their heart in there because there was so much to share. Because it's for at first, so we're doing good, Jan. We're so excited because we're talking about the plans for the years and how many shows we're gonna be.
We're so excited.
Yes, so stay tuned for us. Our team will
We're
come
gonna be
and
doing
see
a lot
you.
of stuff. Yeah.
So, and then, you know, if you see us in person, so please, you know, stopping by and say hello, and even have your couple of nails on it, because you get to see you supporting us, even that we don't see us in person, because we are all in different states. So feel free when we posted the next coming up shows, if you are in local or is some show that in your local state that you think is, you know, you would like us to come, then just comment and let us know. And I know, Isabel, you from Massachusetts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe they do have the nails exposed in Massachusetts in September.
That's awesome. Sierra, I'm sorry. How many are the ball beads? We have a few different sizes.
This is ball beads. This one is 0.8 mm. So we do have the bigger one. We have the ones mm on it. It's
and then if you check in here, we actually put some of the larger
ones.
That's
the bigger one. This one is 0.8. Oops, sorry. If you order it, you will see either 0.8 or 1, because we pick the most common ones for it. For me, my personal, I will show. Let me
Here, get some more.
Let me bring it some of others.
She's gonna bring them out and show you guys.
Here you go.
And honestly, for the hand painting, Isabel, that's something that I also specialize in, and I love this brush. So if you're curious, you can go and check out my Instagram, which is Tall Hopper, and you can see some of my hand painted stuff on there. And I've actually used our brush with some of the things that I have on there already.
So I don't know if you can see it clearly. This one is 0.8, and this one is 1. So for me, I like this better. It's not too small, it's not too big. So, but it's everybody different.
Every once in a while, you need to have those littler ones so that you can go in between your crystals.
This one, we only have this for this one.
It's only in our Valentine's bag.
And then some of our collectible mix bag.
You can see that one's a lot larger.
Bigger.
Maybe you should move it here. Move it up a little higher to the camera, Nancy.
You can see it. Yeah.
There you
can
go.
see
So
it.
you can see that.
Like this one is a 0.8. This one is 1, and this one is 1.2.
The website that you're looking for is glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com, Isabel. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to be using our Glitz glue gel in the condensed form. This is our 15G pot. It does also come in a smaller 5G pot as well. You can find all of these items on our website or at your local distributor. So we have 3 local distributors. We have one in California, we have one in Ohio, and we have one here in Pensacola, Florida. If you need our information, you can always email us at info@glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com, or you can call us at 206-771-5086. So this is the nail here that I have already prepared. And I just want to let you guys know, if you're doing this on top of your dipping, you want to make sure that you're using a base coat before you get started. Isabel, my Instagram is at tallhopper, TALHOPPER. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and show you guys. This has been used quite a few times, that you can see how full this is, and this is really thick and condensed. It's not going to be spilling out of there. actually it's a little stringy, so you need to make sure that you are getting those extra strings when you're wiping your brush a little bit. Hey, Mom. And just make sure that you're not adding too much to your brush, but you're also not getting too little. You do want to have a good control of the amount of product you're going to be using, because you want to make sure that if you're doing something that's 3D, that you're putting it the height of your 3D element. And if you're doing something that's a little more intricate, you're not putting quite so much on there if you're going to be filling any of those spaces in with your precision pen. So I'm going to get a generous amount on here because I do think I want to use one of my 3D elements. And then I'm going to actually flash cure that onto the nail before I finish doing anything else. So I'm going to make sure that I get quite a good amount here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and stick my 3D element on the nail. So as you guys can see, I'm like swirling it a little bit. I may have a little bit too much. That's okay.
Are you doing 3D?
Yeah, I'm going to do a 3D,
fun.
Nancy. I wasn't entirely sure when I started, but now I know. So I'm going to move everything out of the way of the lamp as well. You do want to make sure that you're not getting anything possibly cured.
I'm happy.
Thank you, Nancy. And I love this piece so much. It's one of my favorite ones. Oh, I think actually I kind of want to do it like this.
Are you doing 3 of them together? Or just one?
I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to add some of these little coral pieces in around it.
Ooh.
Because I think that that will help sort of balance it slightly. So you see how I'm pushing these pieces in together and letting that glue gel rest in between both of the pieces. And you want to do that because now they're going to stick really well to each other. So I'm just going to find some more pieces that are going to fit in here and not take up too much space. There we go. Then anything else that I need to add around that, I absolutely can.
That's great, Isabella. She's a hand-painted artist.
That's really awesome. It's something I really love, so I'm excited to look you up after the video.
You can drop your Instagram or your Facebook page here, so then we can
follow you. Yeah, because I would love to do that.
And if you using any of Glitz accessories and such products,
tag us.
And then don't forget to tag us or hashtag us, so then we can see it. We can feature you. Hey, Miss Lisa, how are you?
I hope you're doing well.
Miss Marie, your mother, say hi.
Hey, Mama. How's it going?
Let's see.
So what I'm going to do now really quickly is I'm actually going to flash cure this and just make sure that everything is going to be stuck right where I want it. And then I'm going to go back in and around anything that I need to.
Hi,
So
Instagram.
60 seconds really quickly, okay? Actually, I probably don't need to do it that long. Probably like 30 seconds.
seconds. Flash cure.
Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah. Oh,
I was going to say 60 seconds. I don't really need it that long.
it looks cool though.
Yeah, I really love it. It looks like jewelry to me.
Natural jewelry.
Yeah, with real corals. So look at this here. This is the color we're using. Just in case you're just joining, I just wanted to let you guys know. This is the C&D Shellac Color Creekside. And then the product that I just used to put on our 3D elements was the Glitz Glue Gel Condensed in the 15G pot. So after this, what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm actually gonna get my glue gel back out. You wanna make sure when you're doing this, cover all of your product up. You don't want this to be near the light, you forget it, and then it starts to cure inside the pot because that's gonna mess with the formula. You really want it to stay nice. Also, in my personal opinion, I don't leave this in my car or put this in any place that's gonna get too hot because you do want this to stay as perfect as it possibly can be. So just keep it in a cool, dry place and you'll be fine.
You said anything can be when it is in a great, talented hands. Oh, thank you so much. It's a great tip and trick that Jenny shared with us. sec.
That's really awesome,
Sometimes
Isabel.
we are going to shopping and during the weekend, we're just running around, go to the distributor store and then shopping and put in our back of your car. Well, I don't know, it's in different state, different weathers, but here in Florida, it's when it's getting hot.
Yeah, we want to make sure, you don't hurt any of your product. You spent some good money on it. We want to make sure that you keep that. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to go down the center of the nail. I know that's where I want to put the rest of my stuff. And I really just put these two little crystals here, not so much for decoration as much as just having something there so that everything stays a little more stuck together. But it does add to the look of it.
Isabella said, this is the best feeling. I have been features in the nails.
I know, I saw that. That's awesome.
Magazines a few times. That is awesome.
It's really awesome.
Let's connect it.
So all I'm doing here is kind of smoothing this edge out. It doesn't have to be completely level because I am going to go over the top of this with my top coat. But I just want to make sure that I have most of my Glitz glue gel down the center because I'm going to be putting crystals here. And I want to make sure that I have enough glue gel that what will happen is when it's sinking down in, it will encapsulate the sides of the crystals because that's all that we want to encapsulate. We don't want to encapsulate the entirety of the crystal because you will take away from the cut of the crystal, and the cut is what gives the crystal its reflective beauty. So make sure that when you're doing this, you're keeping most of your Glitz glue gel at a pretty even level of the height of your crystal. You don't want to go any higher than that. So now that I have this on here, I'm actually going to use my top coat. You can use any top coat that you would like to use. I'm using our special secret that we'll be telling you about later. I can't reveal it right now. You'll have to learn about this at a later date. But I promise you it's an awesome top coat. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually floating my top coat across the top of my Glitz glue gel, and I'm not contaminating what's underneath it. I'm just gently swiping across the top of this. And the reason for that being is because you don't want to get your Glitz glue gel in the condensed formula all inside of your top coat because you don't really need to do that right now. So I'm just filling up this little area here. Anything that I need to stick on there, I definitely can. If I need to put more Glitz glue gel, I absolutely don't have to worry about that. I can just add that on there. But I think I'm actually going to leave the top mostly alone. I might put some beads there, but for now, I don't think I'm going to be doing anything with that. So something I really like to do is mix our actual crystals with our pearls, which are so freaking gorgeous. So I'm going to
Quick question that
Go ahead.
Isabella asked is, can you apply glue gels over regular top coat?
I actually would recommend you doing this on an activated layer. So with your gel polish, you're going to be doing this on top of your gel polish. You wouldn't want to top coat that first because what's going to happen is you're going to have a really smooth, beautiful surface, but it's not ideal for the gel to grip the surface of that, right? So it will be very smooth, and because of that, it's going to have a hard time gripping. When you have an inhibition layer, meaning that you've done your 2 coats of color and now you have some color on the nail, but you haven't quite finished what you're doing, there is a layer that's tacky for most gel polishes, and that is called an inhibition layer, and you don't have to worry about wiping that off or anything like that because your Glitz glue gel is going to grip to that very well. If you're doing this on dipping, I want you to do a base coat first. If you do your base coat first, you're going to have the same really awesome effect. It's going to grip your base coat, and then it will stay on the nail. You're not going to have to worry about that. You don't need to cure your base coat for 30 seconds. You can literally do 10 to 15 seconds, and it will be sticky enough to grip. The reason that you want to do that on top of dip is because of the fact that the surface is very smooth due to the fact that the particles are very fine. It's not very porous. So you can scratch the surface up a little bit with your buffer, use the rough side, and then you're going to use your base coat on top of that. With your liquid and powder, you don't really have to worry about that so much. You can do a base coat. I don't think that you necessarily have to. You can make sure with your gel polish that after you're putting on your Glitz glue gel and your precision pen and all of that, that you feel the surface and make sure that you, if you did it the way I've done it, that you didn't contaminate your top coat with the Glitz glue gel condensed, because otherwise it may not be quite so shiny of a surface and you may have a little bit of stickiness there. So all of those things you just have to really trial and error, and you're going to find out what works for you. You're not going to have to worry so much about whether or not you've done it correctly, because you're going to be doing it correctly every time.
Does that answer your questions, Isabel, or can I add some things on it too? Because if she's asking that is apply the glue gels over the regular top coat, you might able, but you want to make sure your top coat is completely dry.
Yes.
If you're not, then it's nothing to do with the glue gels that you apply it later, but it's just your nails not gonna dry and it's not gonna hold your glue gels and the top on it, because you have to use the glue gel first. You buff that surface down to being had a little bit of, you know, instead of really smooth, then you buff it down. Then you have to apply your either you have to apply your base on it. I don't know, you can place with it and play around with this and see how it works the best. And either you apply the base, because if you don't, it probably is going to peel off, because the top coat, the regular top coat, is really smooth. And if you buff that down, you apply the base gels on it, and then you can apply the glue gels, and then you start to apply the crystal, place the crystal on it. So it sounds like really that I think is the best way that you can do it. Other than that, you know, is usually when the client's doing a crystal, they usually prefer to using with the, you know, gels colors, and then they apply it right away. So then it's not going to be so many steps for you. Oh, Jenny,
You like
so
this?
fancy. Are you doing a dragon scale on that one, color of the year?
I
She got all the
may.
color of the years in her nails.
I may. Oh, it's too big.
Yeah, let me move this.
Thank you, Nancy. Ooh, I like
doing
this
the
one.
next nails because this is for us.
Here, let's actually. We can do this one, maybe. I love playing around with all these different shapes.
I like this. What happened with this?
I don't like it because
nice.
it's too warped. If I was doing this with my 3D element, I would have done it like at the top.
This is natural
probably.
stone. I like it. You know what? At first I thought it was so hard to work, but it's not sharp at all. It's so
No,
smooth.
It's
in the
not.
edges.
It's really smooth. Yeah.
It's not gonna hurt anything.
Has to be the right shape though. So I'm trying to get it all in here.
Oh, sorry.
Ah! Nancy, what you
Can't
doing?
take me anywhere.
Oh, I like this. I want another one of those. Here's one.
Yeah, so Isabella was sharing. Thanks so much for sharing. Isabella said, yes, you did. I run into the problem where the gel top coat cheap after such hard work. I use regular polish for my clients. Yes, because we usually suggest with your clients when they really want to have fun with the crystals art on their nails, and we always suggest with the clients, you might as well paying extras for your crystal. You want your crystal to be last. You don't want to just coming off and then you're not going to guarantee is because it was the concept of regular nail polish and the concept of gel polish. So it doesn't matter how well you place your crystal and you gear it really well, but then the polish underneath of under the layer of the gels is not completely clear,
Nope.
that is going to still mess up the client's nails.
Yep.
So they pay for more extra money for the crystal applications and designs, and then they mess up their nails. So then that's, I think it's gonna be really hard. But I love it. Thanks so much for
Thank
the
you.
comments. It's really helpful for a lot of others.
Who may not know to ask that question even.
Or we might, or like, I might feel like it's so silly question I don't want to ask. So
Yeah.
that's a great way that you share with us.
Thank you. Ooh, I like these. I like this already. I bet this would be a really pretty earring.
Does it look like earring?
Yeah, it looks like an earring to me. I love it.
No bead on that.
Yeah. I'm going to put more.
Here's number 3 if you want.
No, I don't like this one.
Too big?
Yeah, I'm going to do pearl, I think. It'll look better. So as you can see here, what ended up happening is I knocked that off a little bit. My glue gel got displaced. That's okay. Because I just squeegeed a little bit down the side. It'll be fine.
That's it. So beautiful, Jenny.
Oh, thank you so much. I think actually, let's do this. Yeah.
Jenny, artistic. Oh, that's cool though. It looks like, let me see from far away. It looks like, this could be, Ji-Chang, what do you think about? Does anyone have the thinking of what is this one look like? It's cool though. It's earring.
I love it. It does look like an earring, right? I know I'm really quiet, but I'm super focused right now, you guys. I can't stop thinking about how I'm going to be placing the rest of these. When you get in the zone and you're doing this, it's so calming. This is one of my favorite aspects of doing crystal work.
I said, okay, what is she doing now? It's making me curious. Actually, it's cool though.
I really love this.
Oh, it's looking like a white cork thing. Oh, that's right.
So something I'm going to show you guys here is instead of using this little end, you can get your little brush out. Remember I was telling you about how you can use your twin tip brush to do your finer lines. I'm actually going to close this brush up really quickly.
She's using the other side.
That way I don't have, like, I can move this where I want it to be and it will do what I want and not what it wants to do.
Jenny đang xài cái cọ line brush để môn cái đá, cái viên hồng bi nhỏ xung quanh. Ooh, she picked up like 10 million of them at the same time.
I don't need all of them, but it's nice to know that I can do that.
Yeah, I hold this.
Thank you, Nancy. Then I'm going to put one more little crystal right. Well, and the reason I'm going to use my precision end to pop this crystal down is because it doesn't have any glue gel on it. My brush does. So just make sure that you're not getting any glue gel on your actual crystal.
I love white, by the way.
Oh, really?
I don't talk. Very focused. It's no artist thing.
Yes, it is. She's right. She's right. You get in the zone, and then you're just like...
You can just let your customer talk all they want.
Oh, and
just
they
focus on it.
love to do it, let me tell you. They like to... And sometimes, though, when you're really focused... I have one client. She's been coming to me for at least almost... maybe close to 2 years. So this was our second Christmas, I think, together. Our second Christmas together. But basically, she'll sit and just watch me sometimes. Because she'll pick some really intricate stuff. And I'll be so in the zone. And we'll both just be really quiet for a little while. It's really awesome. To have someone be as interested in the art that you're doing on their nails as you are. Yeah, exactly.
It's just so interesting to just like quiet and watching you.
I know. It's really, really fun. When I get super into the zone, that's what I like to do. I'll just be... There's some other really neat stuff in this. So I'm going to try and pick some more from here.
Too many, so then she can't pick.
I know. Nancy puts a lot of stuff in here. She's trying to make us love everything. Well, I know I have more pearls in here too.
What do you want, Pearl? Big one, smaller one?
Here we go, some smaller ones. Look at these.
It's like surprise. Okay. I can get you one.
Yeah, you have another one, Nancy?
What size?
Same size?
You said 3?
Size 8, 4 probably. Here, this one.
Like this?
Oh, it's too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, stick it there for me. Thank you. I love it.
Oh, fancy.
You guys, this kind of looks like Victorian jewelry to me. I really like it a lot.
Yes, it is very fancy. Yes. Oh, Jenny not done yet. She keep going.
No, I'm not done yet. I know this is really intricate for me, but hey, I like it. When you start getting good at this, you're going to be picking these up like 2 at a time, and you're not going to have any problem with it. I've gotten to the point where I'm getting close to being able to do that. Oh my lord, it's so cute. Okay. Now I do notice I have a little bit of excess Glitz glue gel here. So I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to lightly kind of dab this away. So I don't want that to be so thick right there. It's okay that I've already top coated this. If I need to go back in and remove anything, I can always re-top coat any area that I've gone with and possibly contaminated. But we did want to have enough on there because we want to make sure that everything's going to stay. So this is totally fine. And I can use this and I can go right up in this area here. And I can add some beadwork up in here because I didn't have enough Glitz glue gel there to do that. Here we go. And I'm almost done with this nail. I'm just going to add a little bit more of my beads here. These are so pretty. Nancy, Color of the Year bag is my favorite so far.
You're gonna keep having a favorite and favorite next to favorite.
I know.
Like this.
Oh, sorry.
I'll take that.
Nancy's collecting all my brush heads.
It's off.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
There we go.
Perfect.
You guys see that now? You see it now? So you guys can see how I'm adding this in there. That's just a faster way to do it. You're not gonna have to worry about covering up your beads with your glue gel because honestly, it doesn't really matter. But I do want to get it in there because that's going to ensure that my crystals stay a lot better just due to the fact that they're actually sticking to something else. Which is awesome. And I'm not really worried about the size of my beads here. I'm noticing some of them are slightly bigger than the others, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter.
What's a big one? You can just knock it off.
Yeah. Well, you can't even really tell that much. Oh, I love it. All right. And I think what I want to do right there is I'm going to add 2 more 3s right in there. And I want one on this side as well. Oh, I might actually have to take some beads off. That's fine.
Hello, anh Trọng. How are you? Thanks so much for tuning in. What's love? You use your hands as a tool.
Hey, they were given to you for a reason. I'm just kidding. I actually use my nail too when I'm painting. That's another little trick of the trade. When you're doing your hand painting and you're trying to thin out some of your paint, or you're trying to do a fine line and your paint's not cooperating with you, boop, boop, right on my nail.
And Isabella said, beautiful, you go, girl.
Thank
I will
you.
show my creations when my beads come in. Thank you so much. Have
Oh,
fun.
it's awesome.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Have fun, ladies. I will see you tomorrow. Had a toots pull
Aw.
today. It's been a long day, too. I need some rest. Good night. Thank you for your advice and friendship.
No
Oh,
problem.
no problem. Hope you guys get some rest and hope you feel better tomorrow.
Enjoy the rest of your week thoroughly. Thank you for stopping by.
Yes, we'll see you tomorrow with Smeety.
With Mitty. All right, guys, I'm done.
This is like keep.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It looks good. And then it's, as Jenny is showing, is I don't see a lot of excess glue. Do you?
No.
If we do, we just blend it on the
Yep.
side so it doesn't look too much and booky and stuff.
No, right now it looks really good.
Fabulous.
All right, so I'm going to pop this into the lamp and I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds and then I'm going to go around with my Glitz Glue Gel Precision Pen. Okay, guys?
Good night, Isabels. Get some rest.
Thank you for stopping by, love. So something cool that you can do when you have your crystals like this, you got glue gel on the back of them, you can just get a little alcohol and wipe it off with a lint-free wipe and it'll be fine.
Here. Okay. Here is your case. Well, not the collectible.
So Nancy's going to show us really quickly while we're letting that cure. This is what we have on offer for you guys. If you get all 4 of these packages here, you're not only going to get your little triangle tray and your scoop, you're also going to get a 5G pot of your Glitz Glue Gel and your beautiful crystal picker. So here is your 5G. And this is great because it's good for you guys so that you can try it out. You don't have to spend any more money on that. And you're actually going to get your crystal picker in with this, which is an awesome deal as well. Because then you'll be able to use that when you're using these little items here.
That is awesome. So many elements in the
Yes,
gel.
and you get not only the color of the year and the Valentine's that we're doing tonight, but also your Mardi Gras and your Easter bag as well.
Yes, 4 holidays coming.
So all cured up. Oh my gosh, I really love this. I know it's pretty high up there, but everything is nice and smooth, so we don't have to worry about that. And then I'm also gonna go back in here with my Glitz Glue Gel Precision Pen. And I just wanna show you guys really quickly. This is really awesome. It comes with a little red cap. And I want you guys to look, see this little red cap? It has a little needle on there. This goes in the very tip of this, right? And I want you guys to make sure that when you're using this item and you're using your little red cap, you take it out and you keep it. That's okay, Nancy, you don't have to worry about it. Don't throw it away.
Don't throw it away.
Don't throw it away, because otherwise you can see in this needle here, that's gonna get gunked up with your Glitz Glue Gel, and you're gonna have an issue with that. If you take the cap out and you leave it, it's gonna spill all over your table, and I know because I did it. So don't do what I do.
Jenny.
Do what I say.
You're
Thank
so
you.
pretty,
Thank you so much, love. I'm trying so hard with this nail. I love it so much. I've really been looking at a lot of Victorian jewelry and stuff online, and I'm just getting so much inspiration from that. I am enjoying this so much. Oh my Lord, it's so pretty. Now, it's actually okay to go over the top of your metal with your glue gel pen. Just don't go over the top of your actual crystals, because otherwise you're gonna have a problem with that. It's gonna cover up all your beautiful shine of your crystals, so be careful. And I'm just gonna go around every little area where I've put my metal beads, and I wanna make sure that any little nook and cranny that may not be filled up with my condensed glue gel is actually being filled, because otherwise you may have an issue where it's catching in your client's hair or it's just coming off. And we don't want either one of those things. So right up here is pretty good. It's really covered with Glitz Glue Gel. I'm just gonna make sure at the end right here that it's covered with the little dragon scale. So something else that's just a little tip for you, if you feel before you start squeezing, I say feel before you fill, and you're not gonna have to worry about using too much excess, and that won't be a problem for you. So what I'm actually gonna do here is I'm going to make sure that I don't have any lumpy bumpy, because I'm gonna go back in with this little brush here, and I'm just gonna make sure that I've smoothed everything out. That way I don't have to worry about whether or not it looks like I've got a bunch of ridges all over my nail. It's gonna look a lot more smooth and uniform when you do this. Here we go. Awesome. So now that I've done this, I'm gonna pop this back into the lamp for 60 seconds. Nancy. Thank you. And then I'm gonna top coat it, and we'll actually get started on our second design. We're gonna use the Valentine's mixed bag, which I'm really excited about. It has a bunch of my favorite shapes, and I really wanna use those red crystals. I like the colored crystals, you guys, but I really love that clear 3D element that was on there. I don't know if you guys can see, I know my nails are short right now, but I've been really enjoying playing my ukulele and my clarinet, and it's kind of hard to do that when they're long. So I've been taking a little breather here, but I still made my nails super cute and fancy. I used our beautiful cherry blossom as one of my favorite shapes right here. And then I did my little bees, my little signature bees. I really love these guys. They're so cute. And these are some of our little metal charms here. Really awesome. You're practicing some marble nail designs? I did some marble nails today, Trang.
Oh, yeah.
I did. They're so pretty. We did a black with a nude. It's so cute. But we did dipping. I'm sure you're doing like your hand painted. Look at this. So awesome. Holy cow. It looks like a headpiece. Like a Victorian headpiece. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my top coat, and this is just a no wipe top coat. You can use any no wipe top coat that you need to use, whatever is your preference. Just make sure that when you're doing that you are curing it for the amount of time your top coat says to cure for. Oh, you're using your alcohol inks. Oh, okay. That's one of my favorite things to mess around with. I really, really love the alcohol inks. You can ask Nancy, when I first started working here, that's what I was really, really into. Oh my gosh, look at this. Nancy.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh.
I saw that.
How?
Because you did it.
Nancy says we shouldn't wear the same clothes all the time. We gotta change them every 6 months. I feel like I'm changing my nail designs. Right? She gives me so many clothes to play with. Oh my Lord. It's so cute. All right, guys. Now I'm done. 60 seconds in my lamp, and then I'm gonna clean it off. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. It's so cute. Aww. Okay, 60 seconds. There you go. Thank you, Nancy. Oh, you mix your own. Okay. Vicky, how are you?
I mix my own.
We miss you, Vicky.
What, she trying to mix her own what? Oh, alcohol ink.
She makes her own alcohol ink so she can have
Did you
whatever
put
color she
alcohol
wants.
and the ink mixed together?
You did it. Yeah, that's really cool.
Ooh. As I can't get any from
How many
our
distributors?
nails distributor. Oh, so you mix your own. You're so artistic.
Speaking of distributors, we have some local distributors. We have one in California, we have one in Ohio, and we have one here in Pensacola, Florida. If you don't have any local distributors that carry Glitz accessories, you can always have them email us at info@glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com, or you can have them give us a phone call at 206-771-5086. And that's just information so that they can become Glitz distributors in your local area if you are looking for some of our product in person and you want to see that. Oh, it's so pretty, Nancy.
I love it.
Oh, my.
Hello, ladies. Vicky, I want your watch. I want your watch, your Samsung watch. She just got a brand new one.
Oh, really?
You're so fancy.
Look at this. Oh, wow. It's
Vicky,
like
is your
really
moonstone.
reflecting
Your
light.
moonstone right here.
Your moonstone, baby. Look, I made an earring for you, Vicky. That's awesome. Be creative, Trang. So creative. That's what we're always telling you guys. Be creative. Do your own thing. It's always okay to use me or Mitty or any of our team to look at for inspiration. I don't even care if you copy it. Tag us. Let us know that you've done that. But use us as a base. Come up with your own ideas. Do something different. This is so different from when I first started doing Glitz crystals. You can ask Nancy. It's very, very different. She said LOL.
She said what? Yes.
At my earring comment, she's laughing at me.
It look like an earring too, huh?
It
Oh,
does.
no,
It looks
it's
like a little
bottle,
earring.
Whatever.
Yeah. We're going to make some earrings for everybody.
Our local don't have alcohol in, so I mix.
1 alcohol ink and 100% alcohol. That's cool.
That's cool. Smart.
Well, now that I've done this one beautiful nail, we're gonna put this on the display plate, and then I'm gonna get started on the Valentine's nail. And I'm excited because I really love this blue in contrast with all the pink and the red. I think it looks really soft and elegant. I should have used some of the more like orangey pieces out of that maybe. This is gonna be so pretty. Look at all this, you guys. Look at all this. Oh, I love it. So cute.
How Jenny using her nails.
Yeah. Well, not poking anything.
Yeah. There you go. And everyone can see.
Look at this. Ooh, there's little pink pieces in there. I didn't even notice we had some rose quartz. I'm excited. I'm going to use this really long red one. All right. So again, I'm going to start with my really beautiful C&D shellac color Creekside. This is a really awesome, soft, pale blue.
Ooh, I'm so excited to do Valentine's.
Yes, me too, Vicky. My birthday is on the 10th, and Valentine's is only 4 days after, so I get to celebrate my birthday twice.
Ooh. Double.
Yeah, well, actually, it's kind of a whole month celebration, but a lot of it revolves around Valentine's. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use my Glitz Glue Gel condensed in the 15G pot. This is what I also used to do our last nail. And then I'm going to take a generous amount of this onto my twin tip brush here. This is a number 6 gel end brush. And I'm going to take, we'll say like about a bead. And you can see how condensed that is. I do have to string it a little bit, make sure that I don't have any strings showing. Cap it. Make sure that you put your cap back on. You do want to make sure that you're doing that because you don't want to accidentally cure anything. You'll be a lot happier that I mentioned to do this as opposed to curing your product. And then I am going to apply this to the nail, but my recommendation, if you are doing this on a gel nail, it's fine to add this directly onto the gel color. Do not top coat first. But if you're going to be doing this on your dipping powder, definitely make sure that you're doing a base coat first. And on your liquid and powder, you don't have to worry about that so much. You can do a base coat if you want to, but definitely use a base coat on your dipping. Okay, guys? Yeah, Vicky. So I wanted to play my ukulele. I've moved. And I want to make sure that I can play my instruments because tomorrow is my day off. And last week, I broke a couple of my nails, so I just took them down a little bit. Well, okay, I took them down a lot. It's okay. I really like them this length, though. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute, though? They're still so glitzy. I did like a bunch of cute little things on there.
Okay, so then Midi can be on my team and Jenny can be yours, Vicky.
Yeah, there we go. Short nail girls.
Jenny,
we're gonna have a Facebook page. We're gonna call it Glitz Shorties.
So excited for Valentine's. Yes, Jenny feels so excited. Sending it over so I can have.
She wants her earrings. She wants her jewelry too. Earrings for everybody. Okay, so I am going to top coat this, and I'm going to do that by gently letting the top coat go over my product as opposed to contaminating it with the bottom layer. And the way that I'm doing that is I'm just lightly pulling my product over the top. And I can tell most of the time when I don't have enough top coat because you'll feel that grip when you're brushing down the length of the nail. You will feel like a little bit of a grip there. If you have a really light hand, you're gonna feel it. So you don't have to go super crazy, but you do definitely want to top coat. So now that I've done that, I'm just going to check my shape really quickly because I have a lot of product on here, and make sure that it's not too much on the sides. You do have this beautiful shape that you just spent a really long time creating. Don't make more work for yourself. Definitely check the shape of your nail.
Oh, Vicky, she's playing a music. I play.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, Miss Lisa, she said she's play ukulele.
You play ukulele too?
Yes. So you will make a
Oh, that's awesome. I love my ukulele so much. I actually have 2 of them. I have my little baby beginner one, and then I have my really nice soprano. And I have so much fun playing with them. I actually just got a capo the other day so I could mess around with a little more fun songs. That's really cool. How long have you been playing? How long have I been flipping this crystal for? There we go. So you can see this is moving around slightly. That's okay. That's because I put a top coat on it.
Oh, your fancy Valentine.
Yes.
Ooh, Jenny. Jenny, put some pink on it. I want to see. Can you do some dragon scale?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. Oh, I want that.
Yeah.
I want that. No,
I'm gonna do the pink dragon scale in here.
but I want this.
What one? Oh, that one? Okay, yeah. Actually, yeah.
Baby, next nails.
No, we're doing it on this.
No, we do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
My wish come true.
Yeah, because it would fit right here so perfectly. We'll use this one too. Look at this. This is gonna be good.
I also play drums, piano.
You're so talented. Okay. I see. I play the clarinet as well, but definitely not that many instruments. That's really cool.
Congas.
See, we're a creative
Oh my
bunch.
goodness, you're full of musical.
Yeah, that's really cool.
My favorite is color crystal.
I love the red ones. I'm not gonna lie.
I have okay. Epiphone?
An Epiphone ukulele, meaning that she can use it with her electronic stuff,
beautiful.
which is really cool.
Okay, it's done, Jang. She said it's already
Oh, okay, all right.
Your nails
You're right. You're right. No, you're wrong. I have to add dragon scale. I promised Nancy. Oh, I promise her. I can't break her promise. I'll break her whole heart. I can't break her whole heart. She's so sweet. Nancy, you'll never last in this world. Your heart gets broken all the time.
They're so beautiful.
All right.
Yeah, bye, Tracy.
Oh, I love these.
Hey, Tracy. How have you been?
Hope you're doing well.
Yes. We're gonna be in Chicago at ABS on, I believe, March 30th to the April 1st. And then
Exciting.
we're gonna be filmed on the shows in New Orleans, Bronner's Bros. I think the same day, it's April 30th to, I'm sorry, March 30th to April 1st. So please stay tuned for our events, posted.
And we
we're
try to
gonna-
put everything on Instagram and Facebook so that you guys will be updated with all of that. It's so pretty. Hey, Kawana, how are you? It's Jenny, not Mitty tonight. But hey, I'll let her know you said hi.
They are so artistic, so we can't even recognize. Like sometimes I would get it messed up. I say, "Oh, they're gonna kill me now." What's going on?
Huh.
Hi, sweetie. How are you?
It's cold. My mom calls Mitty Jenny all the time.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, sweetie.
Hey, Jenny. But don't you agree? They're so artistic. They was so cool. And then I even sometimes get messed up. You ask Jenny.
Yeah,
And
it happens.
it's okay. We're human beings.
We're not upset about it. Don't bother me none. Mitty gets called Jenny all the time by my mom.
Oh, Miss Lisa says, I grew up in a musical family. Oh my God, you're so
that's
lucky.
awesome.
I wish I am, but I wasn't. So
My dad and my mom, they try.
Kids.
I wouldn't say they're the most musical, but they're definitely, they try. I'm trying to get the right size crystal here. I think that's right. Okay. There we go. Oh my, I really like this already, Nancy. Look at that. Nope, too big. Let's do a size SS3 and then a pink dragon scale at the end of this. Oh, it's so cute. I'm not gonna do any beadwork on that. I'm just gonna leave that one. I'm going to do a little bit of beads up at the top here, though. I like to add the beads when I'm doing like the smaller crystals next to each other because I feel like they have a tendency to pop off a little bit more if they're not completely encapsulated on the sides. So it just makes it a little bit easier and you don't have to worry about that later. Well, there we go. So definitely gonna do that.
Oh, sorry, Instagram.
We're coming back.
Yep.
We almost made it.
So excited to shine. Love that pink stone in the middle.
Ooh, yeah, that was
that
Nancy's
is called
choice. That was Nancy's
a
choice.
Marble pinky
And she
beans,
agrees
I
with
think.
you. Yeah.
If I don't get it wrong, I think I got it right.
I think you got it right too, Nancy. There we go. Oh, I really like this.
I messed up something, Jen.
Uh-oh. Nancy! What the heck?
Oh, what did I do?
You figure it out?
Okay, turn it off. Okay, right here. Live. Okay. Good.
There you go. Oh, it's so pretty. I love these. Oh my. All right. I'm just going to drop one little bead right there and right there so that I can get one on either side of this. There's just a little bit of a space there and I don't want it to be so visible, so I'm just going to kind of fill that in. And then the neat thing about this is now I can make it look like jewelry by making it look like a little setting. I don't know if you guys have noticed that we do that a lot, because I really think that it ends up looking really polished when you do something like that. So I might put a couple right here as well.
Hi, Miss Nearby Tracy. Hi, Miss Tracy.
How are you?
Ray of Sunshine. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thank you for showing up. Thank you guys. I'm sorry that we didn't catch Instagram right away. Alright, let me get one more bead here. Oh, well, apparently there's supposed to be two more, so we can do that. We'll do one more. I love this so much already, Nancy. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Ooh, let's use the big beads. Oh, I love it. I think I'm done. I don't want to mess with it anymore because I feel like I've added quite a bit. And it's already looking so pretty. So all I'm going to do here is make sure everything's nice and lined up. Anything that's not is tucked in. And then I'm going to cure this for my 60 seconds. So, oh, look at that, Nancy.
Oh my goodness.
It's so pretty. Okay.
Okay, why don't you do it on my nails?
Okay, Nancy. 60 seconds in the lamp, you
Nearby
guys.
Tracy, she said, I love it.
Thank you.
Oh, Vicky, so beautiful. Okay, Miss Tracy's on Instagram right now.
Aww. Welcome back.
Tracy, are you from Michigan? She's from Michigan, I believe. We're having shows
We'll find
in
out.
Chicago, March 30th to April 2nd. So
Oh, wow.
if you are in town, you can come and see us in person again.
Look at this
Oh, I
heart.
want it.
This comes in your Valentine's bag, you guys.
I
You
have
get
it on
two
my
of them.
toe. I have my toes.
Yeah. I actually used these last Friday. I love them. There's so many beautiful pieces in
Look,
this.
that pink stone in the middle.
Even
Miss
this
Lisa.
one. Oh, you want to see that one?
Lady.
I
Oh,
think
the
we
pink
have,
one?
Yeah, we have another one in here somewhere.
Right there, right there, right there. I can see it. I found it.
Ah, get out of there. Here, you get it.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're dropping it. You can see what that looks like.
So gorgeous.
Now I have no problem picking it up. This is the moonstone that's in that. I love all of these. They're so pretty. We even put, look, we even put little hearts in there. Compared to your big heart. And so if you wanted to, you could do like, you could do it like this, going down. Or you could flip it around. You could put your little one on the top there. Look how cute that is.
Oh,
Aww.
double heart.
And you could even put this like right in the top, in the little top of that, right there. Boop.
Double heart.
It's magnetized a little bit. That's why that was happening. So now that we have this the way that we want it, I'm going to go back in with my precision pen, and then I'm going to make sure everything is nice and filled in.
Is this the colors matching with your blouse right now? That's what you're trying to say?
Oh. With my shirt?
With
Slightly.
her shirt.
Matches mine too.
No, yours is matching with living coral.
Oh, you're right. It's a little more burgundy rusty.
More is like coral, burgundy, red,
So
orange red.
feel before you fill on this. These are pretty good up here. Definitely don't have to go in and fill any of that in. But I do want to make sure, like right here, this little metal ball, I want to make sure is nice and secure. And then anything else, like this one for sure, I want to make sure I got that one in nice and good. The rest of this is pretty good. I would say maybe the tip of this one. And you just want to be checking all this. You can look at the side of this and you're going to be able to tell whether or not you've put enough of your glue gel or you need to put some condensed or anything like that more. And the rest of this is good. I don't really have to worry. This one maybe a little bit.
Oh my goodness. They're so beautiful, Jenny.
Thank you.
Breezy.
Hello, Breezy and Angelica Nails. How are you guys? I hope you're doing well and having a great Tuesday morning, evening. How late or early is it there where you are? Here we go. So all I'm doing here is lightly smoothing the edges of anything that I've done extra because I don't want there to be any of that lip, right? So just be careful when you're doing all of this. Make sure that you get it the way you want it to be, that it still looks really nice and professional. There we go.
Off camera.
Oh, sorry guys.
Jenny tried to hide it away
I
from
know,
us.
I didn't want you to see it. I'm my own worst critic. It's not good enough for you. Okay. Perfect. Almost 10:30. Wow.
Mine is almost
So
done.
you guys are on the East Coast then. How is it going over there? Are you guys up north? Is it cold? It's getting colder here, I would say. Oh, okay. 60 seconds in the lamp. This is perfectly fine. I don't have to worry about any lumpy, bumpy issues, and I love the way that it looks. So, popping that in the lamp, 60 seconds. And then really quickly, I just want to go over one more time for all of you that are joining. Our promotion tonight is we're doing a little get together bag for you. Basically, you're going to get all 4 of these as one item. And with that, you're going to get 2 triangle trays and a scoop. And you're also going to get your 5G pot of your Glitz glue gel. Was what I just used to put all over the nail and adhere all my crystals. And then you're also going to get your really awesome crystal picker, which you watched me use this wax in to place all my crystals. And then with this one, I moved everything around. This is really good deal. You're gonna get your Easter bag. You're gonna get your Mardi Gras bag. You're gonna get your Valentine's, which I just showed you how to use. And you're gonna get your coral, which I showed you how to use this before I did my Valentine's design. So really quickly, I'll show you my color of the year bag. This was what I did with my color of the year bag, right? So all the elements that you find on this nail are something you're gonna be able to find in your color of the year bag. You can put that right there, Nancy. So you can see how I've utilized some of these pieces here. And then I just went in with my metal bead, which you actually have some of those in this. So you're gonna be able to do everything that I've done, even if all you get is just your little mix bag, okay? South Carolina, yeah, I can say that's probably really cold. North Carolina, really cold. Yep, too cold for me.
I want it.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so now that we have this nice and cured with our precision glue gel pen, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back in with my top coat, and then I'm just gonna make sure everything is nice and smooth and top coated, and so that there is no issue of tackiness and everything looks really shiny. A little tip is if you do have an area where you're just kind of afraid to go over because you don't want to contaminate the top of your crystal with top coat, you can always use that other end of your twin tip brush if that's something that you have in your arsenal, and then you won't have to worry about whether or not you're covering up your crystals because you can just use that little end and it'll be really perfect for that. So all I'm doing here is going in and making sure that I'm not touching any of my crystals and that I am getting my top coat all over the surface of the nail that I think needs to be top coated.
As ever here.
Oh Lord, I'm so sorry.
Are you North Carolina?
Yeah, that's what she said.
North Carolina.
So make sure not too much excess, and that if you do have a little bit excess, you can wipe that away.
They're so fancy, Jenny. It's not perfect. Look at that. The micro beads, the metallic micro beads, these are so cool. It's matching perfect with that frame.
I know, it looks
That pinky
so, it
bead.
looks like it's on the frame. It looks like that's a part of the frame.
Yep. It's
So now that I've got that all top coated, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that into the lamp, and then we'll be done. We'll take some finishing pictures before I go for the night, and I'll probably have those posted soon, so you guys will be able to see them. And this is gonna last for probably the week, this deal, so definitely check that out. Make sure that you're using your Jenny W code for your 10% off of your entire order.
And you will receive your free shipping.
On $99 or more.
Yes.
So 60 seconds or whatever your top coat requires, you guys. Some of them are gonna need a little longer than that. It will tell you on the top coat bottle that you're using what that specification is. And really quickly before we go, I want to show you how you can clean your brush, because this is a really important step to ensure the life of your brush. So I'm going to use some of my top coat here, and you just need a little dollop. You don't really need a whole lot. And if you feel like your brush isn't clean enough, you can always go back and do that again. You can see I just put the top coat on, and all I'm going to do here is I'm going to push the ferrule of my brush down into, oh, I'm sorry.
Like this, yes.
I'm going to push the ferrule of my brush down into the top coat so that it will go all throughout the brush.
Thank you for sharing those designs. Are gorgeous.
No problem.
Thank you,
Thank
For tuning in
you.
and support and sharing.
Thank you so much. We love having you every live video. It means so much that you show up and support us. Thank you.
You're so beautiful, Jenny.
So you just want to use a little lint-free wipe, and you can wipe that brush off, and you'll see that it looks really nice and beautiful and clean now.
Yep.
And it's flexible and soft again, and you don't have to worry about that at all. But make sure you put your cap on there. Emil, how are you, love? How are you doing?
Emil.
Good to see you.
Hey, sweetie, how are you?
All right.
Look
Here
at the
is
designs
our
that Jenny
finished
just
product. Look at this beauty that we just did. Oh, there's a little bitty tiny little hair in there. That's going to bother me.
Which one?
I don't know how. We got a little tiny little baby hair in there. It's okay. You can't see it.
Just shape it off.
She said shape it off. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Look at this. Oh, Facebook, I'm sorry. Instagram, it was perfect for you, but Facebook is having a hard time seeing. So you can see how I've utilized these bags. You got your package in 2 days? Yes, that's what we do.
Awesome.
That is what we do. I'm so glad that you got that. Are you enjoying it? You having fun with all the cool stuff you get to do? So I'm going to show you really quickly, Emil. We just finished another design. We're about to head out, but I just want to show you what we've done already. So we did our color of the year bag, and then this is our Valentine's bag.
Breezy.
So I'm just going to wipe that off. Thank you. I just want to show you guys really quickly. There we go.
With a treat. He said with a treat. And enjoying it. Thank you.
Aww. So here's our color of the year bag, and then this is our Valentine's bag here.
Fancy.
Right? I have
Really
some
good.
dirt under my nail. Oh boy. Don't look at my nails.
Wow, we're already seeing it.
I planted my jade plant before I got here. My mother is amazing and bought me some plants for my new apartment. Look at how beautiful these turned
You
out.
should put gloves on, Jenny.
Yeah, I should have put gloves
Who
on.
tell you
sorry.
to do it with your bare hand?
No, it was me. I said do it. So just in case you guys are wondering how you can get a hold of us, if you're a distributor or you want your local distributor to carry our products, you can always have them email us at info@glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com, or you can have them call us at 206-771-5086. And if you're curious about any of the products that we used tonight, you can always go online at glitzaccessoriesandsuch.com. And then make sure when you're checking out that you're using your Jenny W code, because you will get 10% off of your entire order for that. Also, just make sure that when you are checking out, if you're going to get an order of $99 or more, you're going to get your free shipping on that. So don't forget about that offer that we're doing, because we really try to let you guys take advantage of everything that we can give to you. So we did color of the year and Valentine's bag tonight. On Friday, I'm going to come back. I'm going to show you how to do your Mardi Gras bag.
Ooh.
And I'm going to show you how to do your Easter bag. And we'll
That's
probably use a different
exciting.
color for that. But I'm really excited. Thank you guys so much for the wonderful opportunity yet again to show you some awesome designs. Nancy's showing you the Mardi Gras bag we'll be working with next week. Ooh, show them the other one too, Nancy, so they have an idea. So that was Mardi Gras. We're going to show you Easter and Mardi Gras on Friday. Yes! Thank you guys so much. I'm so happy that we get to do fun and creative stuff for you all week long. Mitty will be here with you guys tomorrow night, and then I will see you again on Friday. Thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you on Friday, guys. Bye.
Have a good night.